Hey guys, so it's been a while since I've made an update video, and I thought I would get some things off my chest, and I thought that maybe it would be therapeutic. Um, and so lately I've been feeling pretty empty, um, just sort of like unfulfilled with my life, and like I feel like I've got no purpose, you know, like I feel like I'm a ghost in the world, kind of. Like I'm this untangible, just not really having any effect on the world, or the world not really having an effect on me, I guess. I don't know if that makes any sense. Probably doesn't. Um, I just feel like I've lost my zest for life. I don't know what the right word is, but I feel like I've lost my like I've lost the point, you know. Um, just like nothing has any like gives me any pleasure anymore. Like just I've got like this numbness in my heart, I guess. I just feel so numb to everything. Like nothing just brings me any joy. Things that I used to love doing, I just don't anymore. I used to love going out. Used to love traveling, and um, I used to love like art. But like for the past like 2 years, I've just felt like so empty. And some of it probably definitely stems from my PTSD. I used to be homeless, and like when I was like 18 or something, you know, my parents kicked me out and I was homeless. Uh, and I was homeless for a good while, and you know, during that time, honestly, if you were to ask me how long I was homeless, I honestly can't remember. I literally can't, because my something about that time was just so like something happened in my mind, like it's sort of like I lost my mind for a little bit because I can't remember how long it was. Um, it's why I started journaling on my phone, because that's why I started. I needed something to keep track of the day. So every day, sunset, I make an entry on my phone on this app just to keep track of the day. Because I'm so afraid of losing track of time like that. Like I didn't want it to happen again, and so now I still do that to this day. Um, like even if it's just something little, I just just journal it, and um, but that's all sort of besides the point. Like um, lately, I just feel like numb. Like I've just sort of lost the point or my meaning for life. Just things that used to bring me joy just don't anymore. Like even eating food just feels so like unfulfilling, I guess. So foods I used to love to eat, like say I don't know, cheesecake for example. I used to love eating cheesecake, and I still like it, but it just feels like I used to love it, but I just like don't anymore. And there's other things that I used to love that I just don't anymore. Uh, Things just make me feel so empty and unfulfilled. Um, and I just feel like there's nobody left in the world that I care about, and there's nobody left in the world that cares about me. Now I know that sounds like I'm complaining, but I'm not. It's just an objective fact. Like there really isn't anyone in the world that I care about anymore. It wasn't always like that. There were times like when I like earlier in my life. I won't talk about those, but or talk about those times is unnecessary. But it wasn't always like that. There were times when I cared about people. I had people to care about, and there were times when people cared about me. But those times are long gone now, and um, they're not around anymore. And I've now it's just me. Um, Again, they a lot of my people, a lot of people that I cared about are just gone now, or dead even, because like a couple years ago I actually found out that one of my best friends from childhood actually died, and I only learned about it like a year later. Like I was late, and it hurt knowing that I wasn't there. But a lot of them have moved on now, and now it's just me, and there's nobody left in the world that I love. Um, but I find myself like missing those days, missing better times when things were better and I had people that I cared about. Um, there, I find myself like waking up every day and just going through the motions and just sort of like I do what I have to do. I go to work and then I come home and then I sleep. And the more and more I do this, like the more and more miserable it makes me. Just like even the weekends too. Just the weekends when I don't have to work. Like the more and more I just do the pattern, the more and more it makes me miserable. Like even just going to work, being miserable, and then doing that all week, and then coming home during the weekends and being miserable still. Um, and there's just nobody around to enjoy life with anymore. And I've just got, I just feel like I don't have the capacity to care about things anymore. I don't know if that makes any sense. Like I just feel like I've lost this like zest for life that I used to have, but I just don't anymore. And I think there comes a time in everyone's life when you just sort of get tired of life. Uh, I think that's true of everyone. Like there just comes a point where or life just sort of gets old, where you just sort of get sick and tired of just being sick and tired. And I think I'm there. Now, that's not to say I'm gonna like, I don't know, hurt myself or anything. I'm not gonna do that, but it just doesn't make life any easier though. I've just like lost my meaning or like my purpose to life, I guess, and now I'm just sort of like a ghost, just going through the motions until the end. Um, but the more and more I go through life, the more and more I find myself not looking forward or looking and seeing what's going on now, but the more and more I find myself looking on like the past and like better times and just missing a time when things were better and when I had like feelings like for things. um I don't know, just life gets old and I just think I'm there, and now I'm just sort of like living life just sort of emptily, I guess, like a ghost. I don't know. um but I guess a lot of it just stems from a lot of bad, like I've had a lot of bad things happen in my life, and maybe not everyone has the feelings that I have, or I guess the non-feelings that I have. I don't know if everyone feels this way. Like I know a lot of older people, like will probably understand what I'm talking about when I say like life gets old. Yes, I think a lot of older people will understand that, but I don't know if a lot of younger people will understand that. This is just something you just sort of have to, you just sort of, I don't know, I guess feel at your own pace, or just something that you just sort of come on to as you get older. I don't know. Maybe it's a part of getting older. I don't think everyone feels this. I don't think everyone does. I think a lot of people have better support systems most of the time. A lot of people have, you know, better lives or more things to live for, I guess. But not me, I guess. Sometimes life just gets old and you lose like your zest for life. And I thought I'd make a video just sort of talking about it, just so mainly just to get it off my chest. But maybe someone out there also feels something similar, and you're not alone. It happens, and I'm just sort of waiting it out, I guess. But it was like I said, it wasn't always like that. I used to love things in life, and I used to love being alive. I used to have people that I loved, and I used to have people that loved me. But as the some those days have passed, and now I'm all that's left, and there's just what's left of me. You know, I just feel more like a ghost of who I was than who I actually am. If that probably doesn't make any sense, but it's fine. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I just wanted to talk about my feelings for a little bit, and yeah, I guess I'll see you guys in the next video, or maybe, I don't know, maybe there'll be more videos where I talk about my feelings, or maybe there won't. I don't know. But thank you for listening. I appreciate it. Bye.